I'm the captain.
We're here for you, entertainment device. Enjoy this show where we bring you guitar from Anderton in Guildfordshire.
Was that was what we need to dub that into Turkish or something like that?
What I was doing is when you see the translate at the bottom of whatever it is that we do. Have you ever done that, viewers? Have you ever watched a Chapman
Google Translate? Yes.
And then seen the translate of what it is that we say? It's hilarious.
It is. So look, Reverend. We've been doing Reverend Guitars for about a year now.
We revere them.
And they are a guitar brand owned and designed in America by a guy called Joe Naylor and his friend Ken Haas.
Did he?
Apparently. And they make cool guitars that sit in that pocket between kind of not being Fenders and Gibsons and not being Ibanez's.
They did a really clever thing.
They did a thing
where they have great design work and they've ended up with a classic brand that looks like it's been around for 100 years.
Yeah.
And it hasn't.
Bit like Duesenberg. I always think of Reverend as being like a slightly more sort of affordable version of a Duesenberg. They'll probably hate me for saying that, but that's what I think. Say
what you think, Lee.
Say what you think. This is the Sensei, and this is the Sensei.
Us.
And that's their kind of double cut, guess sort of slightly reminiscent of maybe an offset Yamaha SG-2000 kind of vibe. And in 2016, I know we're in 2017 now, but in 2016, towards the end of 2016, they did a limited run of the Sensei with flame tops,
scratch plate.
Yeah, flame tops, Batman scratch plate, and a Bigglesby. Because Bigglesbys do good things. So there's not much else to really, as far as that's concerned, everything else about these guitars is pretty much on point with the rest of the Reverend range. So it's a Carina body. Carina, Aqua Carina.
I used to watch that. And we're old.
Carina neck, flame veneer top, and the other thing which is kind of cool, so they use their own custom designed pickups as well, but they do have this recurring theme on a lot of guitars, which is the bass roll-off, which is this. So that's with the bass roll-off rolled off. And that's with the bass rolled in. So that's in conjunction with the tone and the volume controls that are on the guitar. You can sort of, if you like, filter out some of the bass end if you want to.
Chunky.
Locking tuners?
Yes, they do.
And made in the other factory in good Korea. So we know the chaps at World Music terribly well through our Chapman connections, and these guys make them in the other factory called the Myra.
We know them as well.
We know them as well. They do. And did you know that every lunchtime the Myr factory and the World Music factory put out an 11-a-side football team, play football against each other, and it's vicious. Broken legs.
But they make them again out of wood?
Kung fu fighting. Honestly, it's a serious rivalry over there.
I did not know that, Lee.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So there you go.
Let's all take a moment.
I'll put some pictures in. I'll put some pictures in now. Look of the two of them literally going hammer and tongs at it on the football pitch.
Who's your favourite football team, Lee?
West Ham.
West Ham. What colour are they?
Claret and blue. The Mighty Hammers, or the Irons.
The Mighty Hammers.
As they are often referred to. Yes. Play at an enormous stadium paid for by the taxpayer. Getting political for you there. You won't know anything I'm talking about.
You're welcome.
Unless you follow football in the UK.
Hate football. I have no interest in football.
So I am playing a sort of a Chelsea blue kind of finish. And Rob is in I don't think there is a football team that play in that colour. Maybe someone like Norwich or something,
Norwich.
playing a sort of a slightly
Sandy
yellowy
colour.
Yes, more yellow than sandy, but it's the closest I could think.
Chonky.
The other cool thing about Reverend Guitars is that they operate a system whereby every single guitar they make goes through an American, i.e. in America, kind of like 15 or 20 point kind of super duper check. So everything about Reverend Guitars when you take them out of the box is usually splendid. And they play good.
Are these all hand numbered then?
Yeah, they put the serial numbers on by hand.
By hand.
ZSL, I think mine.
25250 RDW with a hashtag.
Mine is 25278.
Probably
so they're
not.
almost brother and sister.
Not many hashtags like that, I would have thought.
No, probably not. Oh yeah, well you're going to hashtag that, are you?
Yeah.
For your one follower that might try and follow that trending thing. I know nothing about Twitter and hashtags. So look, do you want to do some tones, Rob? Just take him through the basic tones. I'd love to do some tones for you.
I'm not a Bixby family.
It's not for everyone.
No, and I'm everyone.
Well, you see, I am a Bixby fan. As many of you will know from videos that we've done with Gretsch guitars and other Bixby loaded guitars, it's just it's not as, it feels less sensitive. It feels like you can kind of wiggle it more and it doesn't move the strings as much.
Can
and
you
it gives
wiggle
a different sort of...
Just a little bit?
Well, not like a Strat or a Floyd Rose. Did you hear me speaking over my guitar stand? If I wiggle it a little bit, not much happens, look. If I wiggle it a lot, and it's a different sound to it like a Strat. What tuning are you? Oh, you're playing a chord, that's why.
That's lovely, man.
This is such a great sounding clean amplifier. It's the weirdest thing ever. Marshall JTM 45. What a big sounding amplifier.
Chonky.
Dirty.
But now I'm out of tune.
Now you're out of tune,
and
I
it's
could tell.
because of the Bixby, in my opinion.
Well-
I don't think they're very stable with tunings.
You wouldn't buy a guitar like this to really play like you would with the Floyd Rose,
What
but
are
I
you
think
saying?
they are. That is still in tune enough for 50s rock and roll. See, that's where you use.
Okay, maybe it isn't that bad.
It's cool. It's just a different vibe, isn't it? Again, this isn't the kind of guitar player. This isn't the kind of guitar that, you know, like a modern, you know, shreddy virtuoso would probably go for. This is way more old school in both its looks and sound. And so look, these are called the Sensei Limiteds, I think, or Sensei HB Limiteds. HB for humbuckers.
What do they retail for?
7, 8, somewhere between 7 and 8.
Right.
The whole Reverend range is kind of sits in that sort of £500 to £1,000 kind of bracket. So it's not Chinese money, but it's not American money either.
Wow.
It's in the middle, like Malcolm.
Have you just because I'm looking at the Batman movie? Have you seen the trailer for the latest Marvel movie?
The DC one. I know the Marvel.
Yeah, well, someone
because it's Justice League of America, isn't there?
Someone turns to Batman and says, "What's your secret power?" And he goes,
No, that's DC. That's in fact, I think you've thrown a major faux pas out there because, of course, Batman never was Marvel. Batman is DC.
Batman is DC.
Yeah, like Superman, Batman, DC, Justice League of America, different to Marvel and what was the Marvel? The Avengers. Avengers is Marvel. Can't even speak. See, look at this.
Mrs. Marvel.
Finally!
Lee knows something that I don't know.
I know something about rubbish that Rob doesn't know. What is going on? But yes, I have seen the trailer for the new Justice League of America film, and Wonder Woman looks hot.
Well, I'm not going to say that because I'm married and she's great.
Well, so am I.
But,
I get my wife to dress up as Wonder Woman and tie me up with the truth rope.
What's a truth rope?
That's Wonder Woman's truth rope. That's what she had. She had the bulletproof bangles, didn't she? And she had the truth rope. That was her power.
Irons of joy and the tea towel of pain.
Where have you been? Nowhere. Truth rope. Oh no! Now I'm rumbled.
That's incredible.
I'm pretty sure I'm right. But anyway, look, let's jam out. I'll put a link in the description below. You can find out about Reverend Guitars there. We like them. They're fun. And I've been the captain.
I've been Chappers.
It's lunchtime. It gives a different sort of...
Just a little bit.
If I wiggle it a little bit, not much happens. I am a modern Sensei.
And I'm Batman.
Bye.
This is Rory from the UK. Tell me about Rory.
So he edits videos. Rory's awesome.